haptics, it's a Greek word. It means hapsthesia, it's where it stems from, and it just simply means to touch. So haptics just is literally the study of the sense of touch. We're very familiar with visual displays. There's TVs, there's VR headsets. When we talk about haptics from a technology perspective, is how we can create touch displays that we can then use in the digital worlds that we create around us.
Right now, VR is getting a bit more sophisticated, and you can tell right away that something extremely fundamental is missing from that experience. That is a sensation of touch. We want to bring this fairly crucial mode of interaction for our everyday lives into the digital world.
What I believe is that there's a whole new rich user experience to be had around the 3D headsets, 3D displays, and a 3D mouse.
Everybody is already familiar with haptics because we all have them in our pockets in our cell phones. You have vibration. That's one form of haptics. It's vibratory haptics. We focus on force feedback haptics. So you're still giving cues or indications with the sense of touch, but you're actually getting a physical kind of pushing, pulling, or resistance.
We had the chance to work on amazing haptic device that already existed, but you see somebody using it and it seems awkward to use the device, or it seems like it doesn't fit in the life of somebody. That becomes kind of a driving motivation for me to be like, okay, no, I'm gonna find a way to make it so it just flows.
We are aiming to have the best user experience of any haptic device. So we're trying to make something that's smaller, easier to use for the developers.
You have engineers, architects, game designers who are all building 3D content that is then being used and leveraged for entertainment. It's being used for simulating different types of things like medical procedures. And by adding the sense of touch, people can become artists in the way they are in the physical world, but in the digital world. And that extends beyond just the idea of creating content, but also consuming content that's valuable.
It is a solution that's portable, so that they can carry around in their backpack, that a medical student could even throw into his backpack. He could take it home to study or bring it with him wherever he wanted to go to a cafe. That's the vision.
We're lowering the cost of what it means to actually have these rich educational paradigms that exist today already in the real world, but it's just very prohibitively expensive and not easy to scale.
What people will design with these or render with them is kind of up to the customers and the designers who will eventually have them in their hands.
So if we can build something that allows that proliferation or scale, we built something that can impact the way humanity learns and engages with educational content.